Hello and welcome to week 4. Today we are on docs again, and today we are using the find and replace feature. We are going to be using the dictionary stroke thesaurus feature to try and improve our work, and we're going to be using bullet points and a bit of formatting, and hopefully you'll be able to be a bit creative with that and look at different options as well. So first thing we're going to do is Mr. Brown again has created a text for you that he wants to improve. So you're going to go to your classroom, find the class you're in, or find where this is being uploaded each week. I know that varies from school to school. For me, I'm going to click second level. We're going to classwork, which is the place where our assignments are always set. So at the top, we're just going to click on classwork here. You may also find it in the main feed and mainstream, and you can go through that as well. But this is the way I would kind of recommend you always go. You'll see different organizers. We're going to come down to where it says docs. And I was wanting to click week 4. Oh, it's because I've not moved it there yet. So I click on it, tells me my learn intentions. We've kind of just talked about that very briefly. Sure, hopefully it's quite clear. You'll see I've given you an idea of what I need to do first. Mr. Brown's first task is that he, by mistake, wrote this about a male character and he actually wants it to be a female character. So I need you to change everything to do with being male to being female. So we're going to use find and replace to do that. And there's different ways we can do that. First is to use Control and H on your keyboard and it'll pop up. The other way to do it is to go to Edit, and you'll notice at the bottom there's find and replace as well. So easily how this works is I want the word he and I want to replace it with she. And I'm just going to click replace all. Boop. And then that is it done. However, you'll notice that ones like there, if it's the word there is now share, so that has gone wrong. So I'm going to press Control Z to undo it. Oh, hopefully it undoes. Let's come off here, undo. And we're back to how it was. Fantastic. So let's do that again, Control H. So this time instead of just typing in he to she, I'm going to use speech marks, quotation marks, shift, and then apostrophe. I'm going to type he, and I'm going to do the same underneath. And that should work, but it's not worked. So what we're going to have to do then, oh, this is going to be a really boring task. Maybe there's a fix for that. Mr. Brown's going to look at this in a different way. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to look at it case by case. So we're going to click nope for that, no for that one, no for that one. He, yes, replace. Next. He, replace. So you're going to have to go through it time by time. Has to be a better way. Mr. Brown will have a look and see if there's any way we can update it. I'm going to do this so it's not the same. So you're going to change all those so it's different. And you might want to also change the character's name, and you can replace all them, or anything else within it. Feel free to go for that. Part 2 of today's task is to improve the language, because I've made this quite basic. So maybe instead of the word fantastic, I want something different. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go to dictionary. So I can either do that by going to the bunny click, going to then define. You might have seen there it also said Control Shift Y works, and you can also find it in tools. But you'll see here that it has synonyms, which means words that mean the same, and it gives me a whole bunch of different ideas. So I am going to change it for monumental. Let's go for monumental. Often led on monumental journeys. So I'm just going to then copy that, Control C, come over here, I'm going to replace it. Of course, you can replace it with your own words. And you might notice there when I've pasted that in, it came in a totally different text. So I'm going to undo that, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. I'm going to bunny click, and I'm going to paste without formatting. So what that means is it's just going to paste exactly the same way. So that is the task 2, is to improve the language that's used. You might also want to just highlight them, so you can show your teacher what words you've done. So I'm just going to come to the highlight at the top. I'm going to highlight the words yellow, which are the ones that I've changed. You could also use suggestion mode. That's maybe for another day. Let's look at suggestion another day. And finally, we've got some parts here that are lists. And I just want lists to be bullet points. So for here, this bit that says he decided to, I'm going to just put in come on, I'm going to bring that down. And I'm going to make this into bullet points. So to do that, we're just going to go to Format. And we are coming to Bullet and Numbers. I'm just going to click Bullet List and this one. He decided to write a message, put it in a bottle, cast it to sea. So then you'll have to do some editing to improve it. But what I want for all the different lists in here, and this should be not a list, so I'm going to just backspace, and backspace deletes it. I want for all the lists to be bullet points. Okay, just to show that you can use bullet points within this. Some bits maybe work better than others. You might have to edit them to make it better. But those are the things we're looking at today. We are looking at, can we replace all? Find and replace all. Can we use dictionary to find better words? And finally, can we add some bullet points in? You might need to add bits to the story to add more bullet points. Happy for you to do that. Really looking forward to what you come up with. Thanks now. Bye.